Eagles, back-to-back division champions.
This is Brews, by the way, as well.
Yeah, so aligned with Brew. I know
Awful start.
That's good news for you.
Well, here it is.
Great start to the show.
When I saw that Nick had Washington over Philly, because I was thinking about it, but I'm like, now I'm the top prognosticator on FTF. Because I beat him last year, and I beat you handily, and I've been beating you for years.
It wasn't that close. You're right.
It really wasn't that close. And I think this comes down to Week 18.
Nick, you did.
Week 18, wow.
Week 18.
A specific prediction.
I think it comes down to Week 18. That game happens to be in Philly. Wow. I think Philly deserves the edge for being the champs. They deserve pole position. They lost, though, 4,400 snaps on defense. And they are the youngest defense in the NFL. And they had the second best health of any team last year. So you get a little too young on defense. You get a little bit worse health. I just don't think they're as much of a lock. But because Nick picked them, maybe second, I can't do it.
KW. Does it go ahead. Sorry, it looked like you want to say something.
I'm putting the Commanders on mid-alert.
Wow.
Whoa. Middle.
So this is like my thing last year.
You see what I was. You ripped me for questioning Jaden.
They're on mid-alert.
And now that's exactly what
Everything
I said.
you say about the Commanders, you could. It's brand. I just invented it.
Okay, sorry.
Everything you say about the Commanders, sounds like last year's Texans.
Yes.
Superstar, rookie, defensive coach, changed the culture.
Last year's Texans, by the way,
made the playoffs.
and won a playoff game.
I know, but they weren't winning games, Hail Marys and.
Middle.
They're on middle.
I could
They
definitely.
could go either way. They're just on mid-alert.
But
if
the
they're
Texans
mid,
weren't mid last year. That's the thing. Nick's right.
They're certainly on mid-alert.
They were on mid-alert at times.
But it didn't do
Well, it would be. Here's
They
the
were on
thing,
mid-alert,
and you don't. I don't know that you want to say this because you are a Jaden guy. And listen, CJ. They won the division. They ended up winning a playoff game. You can't say it was a bad year.
Right.
But CJ's statistical production plummeted. You know what I mean? Like
It
took a ton of sacks and had a passer rating, I think sub 90. I think it was like 87 for the year. I'm not worried about. My concern for Jaden is, will he play all 17? If he plays all 17, I think he'll be good. My concern with Jaden is the durability, but he was durable last year.
But also their defense. I think Jaden will play well. My question, and I do have them in the playoffs, but I just think the other aspects of the team can hurt.
Can I give tell me if you think this take is insane. Is it possible the best defense in the division is the Giants?
Very possible.
Yeah, their front seven is going to make them competitive in a lot of games. A lot of losses against better teams, but they'll be competitive.
You get a good defense and a quarterback with aura. It's a good combination.
When he plays.
AFC East, Danny, dominated thoroughly by the Patriots since the turn of the century. 17 AFC East titles.
That's the dumbest stat
since
I've ever
Y2K.
Good point.
But to be fair, the Bills, turns out, people are like, the Bills? They lost all those Super Bowls? Turns out they've been very good recently. A lot of people still think about the Patriots. Your AFC East predictions.
I don't think anyone was willing to go this far with the fourth place team, but the Miami Dolphins are coming in last in this division.
That is different.
They cannot win or score points when Tua doesn't play. And Tua routinely doesn't play.
Oh, you're going to make Wilds mad. You're not allowed to call Tua injury prone on this show.
He's played a full season once in his career. He missed 6 games last year. They scored 13 points a game in those 6.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying, I don't trust a team that can't score without a quarterback who often doesn't play. The coach might get fired. The GM might get fired. The star wide receiver doesn't seem to want to be there. They're trading away a bunch of guys. They don't like hitting. They're not tough. They can't win in cold weather.
Tough.
There's a lot of things
that
are going. Breakdancing. I don't know if we have the breakdancing budget. It's very confusing. Third place team, the New York Jets.
I'm rolling here.
Aaron Glenn, what he did in Detroit when all of their guys got hurt, and the defense was not good, to be very clear, but it was better than it should have been. They were gritty with all of the practice squatters. I feel like the team has talent on the roster that they'll get the new coach bump just to competency. They will be a competent, tough out with Aaron Glenn there. And coming in at number 2, the big reveal Wilds. Yes, you're New England Patriots.
You don't have the
but
playoff
no
stamp.
playoff
It's a graphic
stamp.
issue.
It's not a graphic issue. Is it possible that your guy Mike Vrabel touch overrated?
Well, at this point, where people are putting him in Canton, so probably.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Take it down one notch.
Thank you, because people look back on Tennessee, they're like, what Mike Vrabel did
That's
in Tennessee.
true, though.
Okay.
Really?
He had Derrick Henry and A.J. Brown.
But
Two guys who right now are like,
And then his last few
traded
years
the guys
there,
away.
didn't go well.
The last couple of years, losing record for him and different coordinators every year. There were power struggles. Like, it did not end well for Vrabel. Now, an upgrade, to be clear, they spent $100 million more than everyone else in free agency. They're going to be better, and I love Drake May. I'm just not ready for the playoffs
okay.
yet.
That's fine.
And then, of course, at number 1, there's no debate here. It's
Well,
the Buffalo Bills.
this is, by the way, the ultimate sign of respect for the Bills.
That we don't.
I think we spent 25 total
like, obviously
seconds
we
for all of us on that because we knew
If
it.
that, right.
I am okay. If we all think the Patriots are good enough, I pick them to go to the playoffs and are good enough to be in second place. Here's the question I have for you: what is the expectation level for your quarterback? Because he's the only top 3 pick for a team that we now think, you know, should be good, whatever it is, that it feels like there is no.
You want a statistical? I'd have to whose year would I be happy with?
Yeah, like I mean,
Caleb's.
Caleb who?
From last year?
You know, 3.5 to 1 touchdown interception
No.
ratio,
Oh my God.
3,500
Go-
passing
go-
no,
yards.
hold on.
Go a full holiday season without throwing
No,
a touchdown?
but oddly, if you had Caleb's stat line on a team that went 10-7, it would feel.
Are you talking
fun.
about, just not joking around, you're talking about USC or the Bears? I do not know if I'm being pranked right now, okay? Because there is a level of faith I have to have in our producers. But coming up after the break, they have told me that Trey Hendrickson's deal just got done. Late breaking news from the Trey Hendrickson news desk. Danny, I know you wanted to do stock up, stock down. Looks like you're doing a Trey Hendrickson.
Love it.
More
One
first things first after the break.